Not only am I super excited to play this deck in general, it's also super exciting to finally have a priest deck that isn't decided purely by RNG. Let's jump into it. Another mage makes this winnable, honestly. I want to save the attendant for combos later, but I don't want to put it back in my deck because I don't want to accidentally draw off of insight because they're better minions I want to draw. So I'll keep everything here, actually. This is not bad. I recently just got a standing desk, and let me tell you, my legs kind of get tired from just standing. Like, they're more tired just standing than they are when I'm like moving around and playing sports and stuff. Maybe it's more of a stiff thing. I don't know, but let me tell you, not a fan. Still don't want to play the 1-drop immediately. I'd rather save it. I mean, I guess I could have gotten it off of Raise Dead now, but feels weird to me. I'd rather just have it. So we play Pandaren next turn. Hope for like a... We're not going to get palm rating. Maybe another 3-drop of some kind. So that way we can corrupt the insights, and then you can play the insights turn 4, ideally. Honestly, I'm down to just play Sci-Fiend turn 3, worst case scenario, and get it back from Raise Dead. I will take Shadow Form. You might be wondering why. Well, it is a shadow spell, and it does reset the hero power, so I can technically activate it again, which is not the worst. And so we do like that. And Soul Mirror, he's just not going to have any minions, so there's no reason for that. And that's basically where I'm at. We're going to play Sci-Fiend. Again, probably get it off of Raise Dead, get it back. And worst case scenario, I just play double insight and it doesn't die, and we just do some nice little damage there, which is honestly fine for me. I'm actually perfectly fine with that if that's what ends up happening. And then eventually we will just palm reading and reduce the cost of everything, Raise Dead, get some stuff back, smack him for more. That's fine. Don't have Brain Freeze to kill my 3/4. He drew Brain Freeze to kill my 3/4 off the top. That's beautiful. That was literally the card he just drew off of Arcane Intellect. Great. I mean, again, we still just Raise Dead it, like I said, but it is still tilting. One insight. I took damage, so this actually works. And I think we just do it again. And yeah, sure, actually we'll coin that out. Just get it out there. I'm gonna play these things next turn, discover some spells, boom, get a huge palm reading in. Maybe a Thrive in the Shadows as well before the palm reading in a turn. And then really pop off the next turn. In like 1 or 2 turns, actually. I can see this going really well. Unfortunately, we didn't get Sci-Fiend reduced in cost. But hopefully that doesn't end up mattering. Brain Freeze, fine, we do end up damaging him. It baited out a card and did some damage, so it's not bad. I want to hear what you guys think about the meta, by the way. I think the meta is absolutely insane right now. So many things feel really strong, and I think Warlock is in a position to be the strongest class in the game. Which is super weird to think about, considering how like bad it has been in the past. We'll discover some spells. Shadow, fairly useless. Dragon, not that useless, but not great either. But we'll still take Dragon just in case. It's the cheapest one. I can't let that spell damage stick around any longer. So we'll go Spell, Thrive, or we'll go Panda, Thrive, and then Palm Reading, and then the following turn we'll go tons of stuff. You're playing that? Oh, it's to finish the quest, okay. I would have tried to trade it personally. If there was even just one other fire spell I could have used, I would have just used that. But by all means, man, you do you. Ruined Orb to create maybe a Frost spell or something, I'm not sure. Huh. Okay. 2 Thrives, not bad.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Terrible. Terrible options.
I have things you never knew.
Renew's actually not all that bad. I would like... I feel like I would like Void Shard most for healing purposes. But Call of the Grave is just maybe better. No, I'll go Void Shard. I think I'm gonna need the healing. So it's gonna go with Thrive, Palm, and then... I don't know. We'll just throw something out there. Maybe just Wave of Apathy or something. I don't know. Yeah, we gotta go Thrive first and see if we can get some damage. I actually think we can win this game. That's a Frost. You run Cone of Cold? That's crazy. Into First Flame? Wow, he just finished the spell, or the secret. I have to set up to kill him next turn, or else he kills me. Luckily, I think stuff is too expensive for him to kill me this turn, because he has to still play the 7/7. But, sheesh, I am not excited for this. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? We get Palm Reading again. I like that, actually. Palm Reading 1. Silence is not great. Psych Split is whatever, I guess. Void Shard's not bad. I'll heal and see if I can get anything good, and also just Wave of Apathy. Ooh, wait, that's so good. Okay, that could end up being really good here. Okay, could that, how much will that help me? I need him to not have the damage to kill me this turn, is the problem. If he doesn't have the damage to kill me this turn, I can go off the next turn. But the problem is, he probably has the damage to kill me this turn. But he didn't play any Incanter's Flows, which makes me think that maybe the answer is no, he doesn't have what it takes to kill me this turn. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Shadow Word Death does kill it, which is good. We'll kill it and hit him in the face. Oh, man. Don't kill me this turn, please. I'm at 21. I'm very likely dead, but it is still possible I survive because he has played no Incanter's Flows. And if I do manage to live, I think I win. But we'll see. That's 10. That's another Fireball. That would only be 20. And then he hits me, and then I'm at 1. Correct? I believe. Okay. Okay. How much damage is this? So we have 1, 2. Boom, boom. So we have to go 1. We take extra damage from all the sources. This isn't enough to kill me, I don't think. So it's either boom, and then we do damage a couple of times to him. I think we gotta do this. Void Shard, right? Void. Oh god. Should I have done Psych Split? No, I can't do Psych Split. Boom. 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 And that's game? Oh my gosh, this deck is insane! So you might be wondering, why don't you have Soul Mirror in this deck? And the answer is quite simple. If you ever get to the point where you need to play Soul Mirror, you're probably going to lose the game anyway. So I just decided to take it out altogether, put in one more cheap shadow spell, Shadow Word Death, so that way I could potentially get some things rolling. And that's basically where I'm at. And then I have to hopefully get to a point where I have... I have to get to a point where I have a decent amount of mana. And that's really the only way I can reliably win. I have to somehow figure out a way to kill that, which shouldn't be too hard unless he pumps it up immediately. So please don't pump it up immediately, my good sir. Just let me kill it. Interesting. Token Druid. I'm not totally opposed to this, actually. I don't hate this. I 100% don't hate this. In fact, I don't hate it so much, I might just coin out Venomous Scorpion and let it stick on the board for a little. Nah, that's kind of silly. We'll just play slow, wait to combo a little bit later. If we can get palm reading, we'll just win. Probably gonna have to play Thrive in the Shadows soon, but it's fine. We actually are in a pretty good spot, all things considered. since he's going token Druid. Are you gonna copy? There's no way you copy. Yeah, okay. I was like, there's literally no way you would ever decide to copy here, right? But I think it's just gotta be Thrive, right? Try to find palm reading. Could all just, nah, we'll just Devouring, it's fine. Get rid of him a little bit, hopefully he doesn't get too many more things. If he gets a lot of acorns, we could potentially just play Shadowcloth Needle for our board wipe. It's really our only board wipe option here. Okay. I do admire the fact that he's playing the squirrel though. I like that a lot. I kind of wanted to play the squirrel myself at some point, and then I realized, hey, this is kind of awful. We'll draw a card. That's pretty good, actually. Thrive in the Shadows. All of these are terrible. We'll go with another Thrive, and then we'll just discover a card that didn't start in my deck to put something on the board. All this stuff is holy. So the question is, what do I want? Silence all enemy minions is probably best, because I'm assuming he's gonna flood the board. I just Mass Dispel it. I'm assuming it's gonna be like an Arbor Up kind of play, or something along those lines. So actually having this in my hand isn't even the worst. And then I can play the 4/3 and Thrive in the Shadows again, try to find palm reading, and then from there we can figure everything out. And the main problem is, I just don't feel like there are enough good, cheap shadow spells to warrant some of this stuff. Like, I just don't think it's good enough. Okay, you kill that, it sucks. He's gonna gain 3 attack again next turn. I don't think there's anything I can really do to stop it. Devouring wouldn't do it. Palm reading's fine though. Unfortunately, I think it has to be a palm reading play. Holy Smite. Yeah, actually that does 3 damage and perfectly kills it. Okie dokie. So that didn't end up doing all that much, but it did enough to... Holy moly. Okay, we might have to just silence these things. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, so the plan is to basically play this, play this for Venomous Scorpion just to get another card, and then coin out this to silence these two, and then Void Shard that. Actually, we don't even need to Void Shard that. What am I talking about? We could just... Well, I've already committed to the play, it's fine. Unless we get like a Holy Smite or something, that would be pretty good. Wow, that's insane that we got another Holy Smite. We can just straight up wipe the board. We can just straight up wipe the board here. That's crazy. Yeah, that's really good. And then if we can get one of these Psy Fiends to stick, we're chilling. Wait, this could actually end up being decent. This could actually end up being not terrible. Who would have thought? Not me. Not this guy. I was expecting to get blasted. Okay. Oh, that's a beast? Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, we can kill that off with a Venomous Scorpion on the bright side, I guess. Give me something amazing. Holy crap, that's bad. He takes some damage. I can kill that off. He's running low on resources. I can just go bop bop. Shoot him. Worst case scenario, I just double Void Shard his stuff next turn. I mean, he's running low on resources. I genuinely think I can still win this game, which is crazy. We just have to win the war of attrition with some good removal, good lifesteal, and decent minions on board that are going to do damage to him. Oh, God. Oh, that's fine. Actually, fun fact, fun little quick fact for you. That's fine. I need to figure out a way to try and kill this guy. True story. So if I kill, play one Void Shard, and hero power. Like, I can do... So how much damage will I take if I play both of these things? I'll take 10 damage from this attack, but I'll heal for a decent amount, and I'll do some damage with these. I think it's time to just play them. And then we just hit him with this and this, so that way he takes extra damage. We hit him with this to heal a little bit more, and then we hit him with this to heal, or we don't heal anymore, but we just do a little bit more damage. And then we can finish him off with this hero power next turn, unless he kills me. It's the only way that I win, actually. So I need to, like, not die this turn, and he needs to not have something like Cenarian Ward. Actually, to be fair, even if he does have Cenarian Ward, let's just say he ignores and goes face, and he leaves the 2 1/3s up because he wants me to take extra damage. I could still win the game, actually. I could still win the game just in general, even with Cenarian Ward. No, this is taunt. That was a misplay. You should have done that after attacking. So that way, one, there are 2 reasons why. 1, he could draw cards first and see what he gets. But 2, this minion's stealthed. So like, let's just say by some odd fate, I'm able to kill this 8/7 taunt, and that allows me to go face with my 1/3. If he had attacked first, he'd still have another taunt up. So he'd technically be in a better position. I think I still end up winning, which is super sick, unless he gets Feral off of this into 8 armor, and then manages to miraculously survive. Okay, that's fine. I think we win. Thank goodness. That was crazy. We end up killing him, which is super duper sick. But again, my main complaint with this deck remains. It needs a couple more cheap shadow spells. We definitely don't keep Bishop. I kind of want to keep 1 Attendant. Do I need to keep 2? I'd say no, but having 1 to just drop on turn 1 is not bad. It just means that, like, I push a little bit of extra damage, you know, force him to have a little bit of removal. It's not bad, I would say anyway. How magnificent indeed, Blue. So, Call of the Grave, that's going to be a card I play way later on. I think that the play is to coin out Shadow Spirit as opposed to Hero Power, because Shadow Spirit does more damage in the long run. And it just applies more pressure. It just, like, forces him to have a response. And if he doesn't have a response, then I'm going to just do a lot of damage. And this is a very aggressive deck in terms... Well, as far as Priest goes, this is very aggressive. I think Void Shard needs to be either 1, do 1 more damage, or 2, needs to be a little bit cheaper. Like, even if it was 3 mana, deal 3, I would genuinely think it's a better card, because it just combos with stuff a lot more fluidly. There's no way! What are you doing? First Flame? Oh, okay, that's fine. He takes extra damage from that, I don't mind. You play another 1 hit. He only has 3 cards in hand. I think that this is fine, honestly, and if he doesn't kill the 1/3, I play Pandarin and Hero Power. What are you playing? You're Fire Sailing. Fascinating, okay. Fair enough. Let's discover a spell and just ping him. I think that the main thing I want to do is just do as much damage to him as possible. I'm gonna go Gift of Luminance. The reason why I want to go Gift of Luminance is because if I copy something like Psyfiend, or even just something like the Void Touched Attendant, that would be really strong. Is that his Arcane spell? No, he still needs a Frost spell. Okay, he plays the Frost spell, he only freezes 1 thing. That's fine. Arguably, I shouldn't have played a minion to play around the Frost spell, but I had minions from the beginning. Like, he could have been playing Frost spells this whole time. Yeah, you have to be hitting my face with that Ignite, buddy. That makes a lot of sense. Just gonna keep generating spells. Ooh, Void Shard's very good. That's good damage right there. Got good healing. I basically want to set up so I can play Palm Reading eventually. And just get tons of value out of it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the what? What? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. First flame. You can't second flame. Holy. Absolutely not. Wait, is this guy a genius? This guy might be a genius. Oh, never mind. He's bad. He's trolling. Devouring Plague would kill it. Do I want a palm reading first? Or do I want to just Devouring Plague, play this? Actually... let's see if I can get a good spell first. I'll go with Apotheosis. Apotheosis also synergizes with some stuff pretty well. Kill that off, heal up a whole bunch, hit him in the face, pass. I mean, I'm still basically full. And again, once I play that palm reading for good value, I'll be in a good spot. Like, Mage doesn't have healing, so I just need to not somehow fall massively behind out of nowhere. Oh, balls. That is not good. That's... oh, he's tradabling it. I was like, are you really doing that to kill off these two minions? It seems kind of troll, but no, he's doing it correctly. I want to hit my 1-3 into his 1-1. Get rid of the spell damage. I'm fine with that. Any damage not going to my face is pretty good. So... boom, boom. No, that doesn't work. Let's discover a spell first. We'll go palm reading. We will then go boom. And we will probably end up double palm reading here. Thrive in the Shadows. It'll end up being free anyway. I will go boom, and then I will go Shadow Word Death or Psych Split. Let's go Psych Split. Hit that, pass. So if I go absolutely crazy, I can go boom, 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 boom. For how much damage would that be? How much damage would that be? That would be 3. So we'd have 2 out there. Then it would do 4, 6, 6. 4 plus 6 plus 6 is 16 damage, which I'm pretty sure is just lethal. And if we're able to get a Raise Dead off of the Thrive in the Shadows, that's even more damage. So, pretty sure I just win. Because that's 8 mana required. Got the 8 mana, we're chilling. And we have to play Gift of Luminance first, because if we play Psych first, it's a shadow spell. If I am correct, yeah, it is a shadow spell. That's shadow, that's shadow. We're actually fine. Even if he finishes the quest right now, it doesn't matter. I think this deck does well against, like, it's a burn deck, right? I think it does well against, like, mages and slower, like, combo-based decks. But it does kind of bad against aggro sometimes, and it does kind of bad against hard control, especially ones with tons of armor and healing that control warrior. But, boom, copy it, Psych Split it. That'll do 4 damage, or will it do 6? Okay, it only does that much, it's fine. Do we get Raised Dead? We don't. We'll take Void Shard though, just in case. And then we'll do Call, and he's just dead. I mean, I guess I'll take this. Doesn't actually help me, but I just needed to pick something to do the damage. Pretty nice combo. Randomly generated, as a matter of fact. Crazy. Another mage, fairly confident once again. I actually like Venomous Scorpid and Insight, but I don't like the Psyfiend. I'd rather draw the Psyfiend off of something like Insight, and we're actually gonna be able to play it turn 4. We're gonna be able to play both of these, which is pretty good. Turn 2, do I want it to be Thrive in the Shadows? I do actually kind of want to play Thrive in the Shadows over anything else, I believe. The coin isn't a thing, right? Yeah, it doesn't have a school. That would be crazy. Imagine if that had a school. I want to try to find... Raised Dead isn't terrible. But I'd rather just take Thrive in the Shadows and thin out my deck a little bit more. I'm just going to go Venomous, into Insight, and hopefully getting some good things. This is pretty good, actually. I might want to play that instead for the added pressure, because since he's not going to have minions, the Scorpid doesn't really do much, in my opinion. But Insight, hopefully we can get Siphene, maybe 2. That'd be great if we can get both of them being Siphenes. If we get the Twilight Deceptor, that's not terrible either, honestly, especially if we get it first, we can play this Hero Power and then just play it. So we'll see what happens, obviously. We have a couple of things that we can do. We can go double draw, we can go 1-draw ping, we can just go Thrive in the Shadows ping and just see what we get. Okay, so we know that that's a Frost spell, if I'm correct, right? That was just his Frost spell. So we know that that's Ice Barrier. We get that. It's not actually anything that we can capitalize on. So I think we just go Insight again. That's not the greatest, but it's okay. Being able to do tons of extra damage will end up being decent, I think, later on. So we just need to somehow combo and get reduced cost Siphene, even though we've already played both of our Insights. Actually, that's not true. If we can get Palm Reading and reduce the cost of the spells in my hand, it's still very possible that we win. Fireball to just do damage as his fire spell. Makes sense. Just trying to move himself forward in the quest. That makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, he runs Devolving Missiles. I was just about to say, like, why don't people ever run Devolving Missiles in that deck? I feel like it would be so good. And then he did. So that sucked. We did get another Insight, which is very good. And I think I want to just keep putting minions on the board to apply pressure. I guess I could have played these 2 things to do damage, but I feel like he's going to play the tradable deal 3 damage to all things this turn, so I didn't want to overcommit to the board. If he doesn't, I actually think that we could play them both. And do a good chunk of damage, honestly. Ruined Orb is fine. How much damage could we do? Another Incanter, so that's really bad. If we play both, how much damage would that be? That would not be enough, I don't think, for it to like actually be reasonably good. I think we just go Raise Dead and maybe play another one. Palm Reading is good. I'll get a Scorpid back and a 4/3 back because this never ended up dying. So we can play both of these and it'll corrupt Insight. We'll get a spell first, but I still think I want to play that in the end. Another Palm Reading, very good. Okay. Okay, we're actually in a good spot. We're actually, contrary to popular belief, in a really good spot here. We didn't want to put the 1/1 in the middle because of Combustion, so we'll just do that. Then he plays Flurry. Devolving again? Bro. This guy is no chill. No, we drew a Siphene. That's so bad. I did not want to draw a Siphene under any circumstances. I will go with Holy Smite. No. I'll go with no, I have to go with Holy Smite. Then I can go with this again, actually. And just kill that off with these 2 things, which isn't terrible. Gift of Luminance, like I said before, is good with the Siphene for the same reason it was last game. Kill this off. We'll Insight to draw another card. It's a Siphene. Yes! Okay, that's really good. That's really big. How much damage can we do next turn is the question. I don't think we can do enough. I think that we're going to actually take too much damage. We might just end up tying. No, because the Void does heal me. Okay. He gets to discover another one. If I just don't play a minion, it's going to be very hard for him to play a Frost. Well, that's a Frost, so that sucks. Okay, so we can't hit him. What can I do here to win the game this turn? I don't think I can do anything to win the game this turn. I can set up to maybe win the game next turn. Whew, okay. I need him to play a minion. And even then I think I still lose, but we'll see. We'll see. Wait, that's fine. He finishes that. I ping him. And then I pass. I don't think I care about the stuff he has in his hand because he doesn't actually have anything big. You're pretty good, actually. You give me a 5/8 on the board, which is pretty good. Oh, that was a shadow spell. Was that good? I don't think it was good, actually. I think that ends up backfiring a little bit on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So with 10 mana, we can play everything. I just don't know how much damage it's gonna be. And is it gonna be enough to kill him? Only time will tell, honestly. I actually have no idea how much damage this is gonna do. Fireballing that minion? Okay. So let's count the mana one more time. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 mana. We need to not hit with my 1/1 because that'll give him Ice Barrier. We will heal a decent amount from Void Shard and Devouring Plague. So boom, 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 boom. And then go one thing. Heal up a decent amount. That does a ton of damage to all of us. And then I go boom. I heal a bunch. And then that'll kill us. Wow, I won! Wait, is this deck broken? No, this deck isn't broken. There's no way. It's just decent against Mage. But what the heck? Wow. Wow.